It's 3:48 p.m. 15:48, and we're cleared for takeoff at Maseru International in LESOTHO. So let's go. Full throttle, brakes off, off we go. Knots, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, rotating 6 degrees and climbing, gear up, jumps up. Okay, so that's still a left-hand turn. Climb 1,000 feet from 5.3 to about 6.3. Mike India Golf 1.
Shusha Tower, Mike India Golf 007, continue for south departure.
Notice they got below runway level there. There are plateaus upon plateaus around here. It's quite amazing. Okay, I'm on track now, heading about 010. And just taking the time, it's quite a short flight, about 42 miles. Yeah, ravines and plateaus everywhere. Fascinating place. Okay, we're heading for that gap straight up ahead, and there's a hospital. We'll be flying over it in a few miles. Then we're going up to a bridge near the border with South Africa, which is a river. Turning back to the southwest across town, going past an airport, across a river, right over the Houses of Parliament, which are on a small plateau. And then through a gap in the plateau over there, actually behind that one. We're coming out back, right down there, back to the airport. So it's a big counterclockwise circle in effect. Mike India Golf 1.
Shusha Tower, Mike India Golf 007, frequency change.
And here we go, here's our hospital. Quite a good landmark, very hard to miss this one. As you will see, yeah. Queen Mamahato Hospital. Nice. Right, now slight turn to the right. Take us up to the northeast edge of town. See what I mean about plateaus, people living on them. Now not terribly far to this turn point, so let's slow down. Just great terrain. So there's the border, that river. It's the border with South Africa, and we're looking for a little bridge over this river. Of course, not critical. If you just turn at this river, you'll be fine. But let's see if we can find it. It should be right about here. There it is. There it is. I'll see if I can get the wingtip camera onto it. Done. Awesome. Now turning back to the southwest, it's going to take us right across town. A slow flight here. And we're on track. I'm going to change the channel. Climb hard enough to think as it is. South Africa there. LESOTHO here. Now there's so the lake coming up, another great landmark right in the north part of town, and there's an airport runway just which will be flying straight over basically, just beyond it. There's a few aircraft there too. And we can see Parliament on the there's the airport. There it is. Let's get the wing cam onto that. Nice. And Parliament on the hill up there, which will fly past or over. we got permission to fly quite close to it, so let's do that. Always like to get permission. And give them a wave. We should go past. Thank you. Hi. Hi guys. Thanks for permission to fly over your lovely city. And continue down. Now a few miles. Just avoid the terrain, obviously. Or you can fly over it, but really get to see things. So that's a factory. I did look it up. I cannot remember what it is now. Now dodge this hill as well, and beyond it we'll find a gap in a ridge which we'll be flying to. It's a pretty small gap too. Got to come back to the right. So it makes it a little bit interesting. And of course, this being my first flight around the route, you're so busy looking for the next turn point, you don't get a lot of time to look around. So I usually, depending on the fuel and time, fly 2 or 3 times in a row. Just check out the awesome scenery. So there's our gap up there, that V shape, quite distinctive. Get it back on track. We'll have to climb a little bit to get through it. So leaving the main body of Abidjan now, and or Maseru, sorry. So here, climb through this gap. Oh, something written on the wall. Hi, someone. Wow, I'll have to check that out next time. Now, that's awesome. Easter egg. And then just head for the next corner, you can see over there. But wow, what a spectacular little valley. Let's go to get some GoPro shots. Wing tip left, wing tip right, wing cam right, and wing cam left. There's, you can see on the Plateau there. Lovely. So around this corner, turn left and you're back at the airport. Simple as that. Simple as. But what a fantastically varied terrain. In such a short flight, which is the idea. It's something worth looking at. So turning around the corner, it's about 90-degree turn, a bit more, 100 degrees. Yeah, wow, look at that. Keep turning, and we'll see the airport immediately. There it is. So a short flight, that one. Let's back on to the tower if we can. Mike India Golf 2.
Shusha Tower, Mike India Golf 007, 3 miles southwest, 6,200 feet to land.
Mike India Golf 007, Shusha Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind 29 tree and tree. Fly left downwind runway 22.
Mike India Golf 1.
Left downwind runway 22007.
Landmark 1262, you are 53 miles northwest.
So there you go, quite an interesting flight, although, like I said, it won't be till the second or third time around I really get to savour the views. First time I'm always, and of course I've reconned it before. Like India Golf 1. Sorry about the interruptions.
Approach via Mike Zulu Victor transition cleared to Mike Zulu Victor landmark 1262.
Yeah. Mike India Golf 1.
To land runway 22007.
Yeah. Second and third times, I say, yeah, what was I saying? Second and third times are more fun. But yes, I've reconned the flight several times and set the drone up, all that kind of stuff. But yep, even on my first flight like this, I'm still too busy trying to find bridges to really look around too much, but that's okay. I'll go and have a cup of tea and come back and do it again. After a while it becomes like an old friend, or a good friend, or a special friend, depending. Right, gears coming down, coming a bit hot actually, but it's okay. 3 greens, flaps full, fuel's good, speed's dropping, on glide slope. We are fast, but I'm not too worried, because once we get down to about 120, speed drops precipitously, like now. 120, 115, very quick. 108 and touchdown at 105, which is okay. Very good. So I'm going to have some of that
007 turn next taxiway.
LESOTHO tea and fly it all again.